Caitlin Clark.
In a shocking twist, tech billionaire and world's richest man Elon Musk has offered Caitlin Clark a staggering $10 million endorsement deal. The offer could change sports endorsement in an era of social media and tech investments.
Did you hear what just happened? Elon Musk. Yeah, that Elon Musk just dropped a $10 million endorsement deal on Caitlin Clark. This isn't just any deal. It's a game changer that's got the WNBA shaking in its boots. Why? Because it's showing everyone just how valuable women's basketball can be. But here's the real question: is this the beginning of the end for the WNBA as we know it?
With this offer, Musk has shown public support for the Indiana Fever megastar. The deal also highlights Clark's growing popularity in sports and points to the fact that she is the biggest star in women's sports.
Let's think about this for a second. Caitlin Clark isn't just any player. She's been breaking records left and right in the WNBA. And now with Elon Musk backing her, things are about to get real interesting. You might be wondering, what does this mean for the future of women's basketball?
Musk's endorsement has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans and analysts celebrating the partnership. Social media has buzzed with supportive messages, with many praising Musk for his commitment to promoting women's sports.
Well, here's where it gets really exciting. This deal isn't just about money, it's about recognition. It's about showing the world that women's basketball is a big deal. And you know what? It might just be the start of something huge. Are we looking at a new era in women's sports? One where players get the recognition and the pay they deserve. Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the game is changing and it's changing fast.
Beyond her on-court prowess, her active engagement with fans on social media and commitment to community service have made her a beloved figure in the basketball community. That Musk's endorsement represents a significant milestone for Clark. Taking to Twitter, he expressed, "I've been following Caitlin Clark's career and am incredibly impressed by her talent and determination. I'm proud to offer her a $10 million endorsement to support her journey. I support you, Caitlin Clark." This announcement marks Musk's notable entry into the sports endorsement arena, signaling a new trend where tech entrepreneurs are increasingly recognizing and investing in athletic talent.
Now you might think Caitlin Clark's deal is a slam dunk for women's basketball. But what if it's actually setting the stage for a major shakeup? The WNBA has got a big problem on its hands, and it all comes down to cold, hard cash. Are we about to witness a revolution in women's sports
Applications of this endorsement are substantial. It not only provides Clark with resources to further her career, but also enhances her visibility as a prominent athlete. In a statement, Clark shared her excitement and gratitude, stating, "This endorsement means the world to me and provides me with the opportunity to further my career."
Let's talk numbers for a second. While Caitlin Clark's $10 million endorsement is making headlines, most WNBA players are struggling to make ends meet. Can you believe that A'ja Wilson, one of the league's top players, only makes around $225,000? That's right, you heard that correctly. The gap between the stars and the average players is huge, and it's causing some serious tension.
These WNBA players are irate about how much money they get paid. They all think they should be making LeBron James money. They certainly think, A'ja Wilson's the best player in that league. I think she makes around $225,000. They certainly want to make more money than that.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, but $225,000 isn't exactly pocket change. True, but when you compare it to what male players are making, it's a drop in the bucket. We're talking about a fraction of what NBA players earn. And here's where it gets really interesting. Many WNBA players are fed up with this situation.
These WNBA players are irate about how much money they get paid.
The players are so frustrated that they're considering opting out of their collective bargaining agreement. This agreement, which sets the rules for player salaries, is set to expire on October 31st, 2025. But get this, if the players decide to opt out, we could be looking at a work stoppage. That's right. The entire league could come to a screeching halt.
Let me explain. The collective bargaining agreement for the WNBA is likely going to expire on October 31st, 2025. I believe their players, their union, has a chance to opt out of their CBA November 1st. They can opt out of the CBA, which would mean it would end October 31st, 2025. That's next year. This is likely to happen. These WNBA players are irate about how much money they get paid.
Why are they willing to go to such extremes? Well, it's simple hint. And you see, these athletes are tired of not being able to make a living wage from their sport. They're watching players like Caitlin Clark secure massive endorsement deals while they struggle to pay their bills. It's creating a powder keg of discontent that's ready to explode. Currently, many WNBA players are overseas playing in foreign leagues because the income from the WNBA season isn't enough for them to sustain the lifestyle they desire.
These women already, half the WNBA right now is overseas playing in some foreign league right now because they don't make enough money during the WNBA season to take care of themselves at the level they want to for all year. They're already playing in rival leagues.
They're already playing in rival leagues. They're already competing in rival leagues, not out of choice but necessity. This situation underlines the financial gap in women's basketball and highlights the potential for an alternative league that could better meet their need.
They're already playing in rival league. Why not start a rival league? And now, there's two ways to do it. You could have a rival league that operates during the summer up against the WNBA, or you could have a rival league that starts now.
You know, what's really interesting, some players are even saying they should be making LeBron James money. Now, that might sound crazy at first, but think about it. These women are elite athletes at the top of their game. They're putting in the same work, the same dedication. So why shouldn't they be compensated fairly?
How much money they get paid. They all think they should be making LeBron James money.
Fair pay is one thing. But what about a complete revolution in women's basketball? Picture this, a league where players make millions, have ownership stakes, and call the shots is the 20 league about to change everything. We thought we knew about women's sports.
Here's the carrot on top. You give these women a piece of the ownership of the league. Now they've made real history.
You might be thinking, hold up, what's this XX League? Well, it's a potential rival to the WNBA that's got everyone talking. Imagine a league where players aren't just employees, but owners. A league where the sky, the limit when it comes to earnings, sounds too good to be true. Right? But here's the kicker. It might just become a reality.
These guys, while playing, never had an ownership stake in the league. We did that. And then once you get them focused on, hey, we're just here to play basketball.
The XX League isn't just about bigger paychecks. It's about giving players a voice and how their league operates. Think about it. Who knows better what players need than the players themselves? This could be a game changer, putting the power back in the hands of the athletes who make the sport what it is. Now, you might be wondering, when would this league even play? Well, that's the beauty of it. The XX League could operate during the summer, or it could go head-to-head with the WNBA. Either way, it's offering something the WNBA hasn't been able to a real shot at financial stability for all its players.
Why not start a rival league? And now, there's two ways to do it. You could have a rival league that operates during the summer up against the WNBA, or you could have a rival league that starts now, right here in America. And so you tell these ladies, I just saw Camila Cardoso, I can't remember what country she was flying off to go play. Maybe it was China, I can't remember. But you think Camila wouldn't say, oh, I don't have to leave the country and I can play basketball and I can get paid to play in the XX League?
Remember how we talked about WNBA players having to play overseas? To make ends meet, the Double X League could change all that. Imagine a world where women's basketball players can focus on their game year-round without having to worry about their next paycheck. That's the kind of security the Double X League is promising.
I've read it everywhere. Most people think they're going to opt out, and many people believe there's going to be a work stoppage over this money issue. A work stoppage.
But here's where it gets really exciting. Remember that $10 million endorsement Caitlin Clark just landed? That could be just the beginning. The 20 League could be built around stars, like Clark leveraging their popularity to draw in fans and sponsors alike. It's not just about one player making it big. It's about raising the bar for everyone.
Here's why Caitlin Clark and other WNBA players will listen to an Elon Musk. They need leverage in their negotiations with the WNBA. Just for the leverage, they would sit down and meet with Elon Musk and his business partners. Just for the leverage that creates. Once they sit down, can Elon Musk and his business partners present a better vision of basketball? Can they present something that makes more economic sense?
You know, what's crazy? This league could actually draw bigger crowds than the WNBA. Why? Because it's offering something new, something exciting. It's not just basketball, it's a movement, and people want to be part of movements.
Caitlin Clark. We have fans that clearly want to see Caitlin Clark. There's people right now making plans to watch Caitlin Clark play golf in a pro-am. Caitlin Clark is the strongest force in content, in television content, in broadcasting content. Everybody benefits wherever Caitlin Clark shows up. She's going to be the Taylor Swift of sports.
Now, let's talk about what this could mean for the players. The 20 League isn't just dangling the carrot of better pay. It's offering a whole new way of thinking about women's sports. One of the ideas being thrown around is this. If you want to have a league that makes money and pays you millions of dollars, come over here to the XX League. That's a pretty tempting offer, don't you think?
If you want to have a league that makes money and pays you millions of dollars, come over here to the XX League.
But it's not just about the money. It's about respect. It's about recognition. It's about saying we deserve better, and we're going to create it for ourselves. That's the kind of attitude that could really shake things up in the world of women's sports. When you think of game changers in women's basketball, Elon Musk probably isn't the first name that comes to mind. But what if the tech billionaire's latest move could transform the sport forever? Get ready for a partnership that nobody saw coming.
One of the richest men in the world who's not named Rothschild, Elon Musk, he needs content for Twitter, which he's trying to turn into a rival for YouTube. Caitlin Clark is that content. Women's basketball is that content.
Elon Musk isn't just about electric cars and rockets anymore. He's stepping into the world of women's basketball, and it's turning heads. Remember, that $10 million endorsement deal with Caitlin Clark, that's just the beginning. Musk's involvement could be the spark that ignites a whole new era for women's sports.
an XX basketball league on X. See, now you got two X's that equal women, a basketball league that is broadcast on Twitter. Caitlin Clark is that powerful. Elon Musk and the right partners have enough money to pull this off. It would be monumental.
Think about it. Musk isn't your average businessman. He's known for shaking things up, for seeing potential where others don't. And now he's set his sights on women's basketball. Why? Because he sees something big here. Something that could change the game forever. Imagine sitting down with Elon Musk to revolutionize basketball. His team would need a clear vision that excites players and fans and makes financial sense. The WNBA struggles to balance politics and profits. This uncertainty threatens its future. And players, financial stability,
a better vision of basketball? Can they present something that makes more economic sense than the woke WNBA? The WNBA is not a business. It's a political tool. This needs to be explained to all of the players that they're sabotaging their own economic future by allowing the WNBA to be a political tool.
Partnering with influential figures like Clark Reese and coach Gino Orma is crucial. Leveraging their popularity boosts fan engagement and revenue. Securing the WNBA's future, this collaborative approach unlocks the league's potential for success and sustainability.
So you sit down with Caitlin Clark. You sit down with, yes, Angel Reese. You sit down with Aaliyah Boston. You sit down with Juju Watkins. You sit down with Gino Ariema. Yes, Gino, the coach of UConn. And you say, hey guys, let's do business. Let's make a big pile of money. We have a rare gift here in Caitlin Clark. We have fans that clearly want to see Caitlin Clark.
A business-focused approach could change this. And let's not forget about the money. Musk's backing could provide the funding needed to make the XX League a reality. We're talking about a league where players aren't just employees, but owners, where they have a real say in how things are run. That kind of financial support could be a game changer for women's sports. But here's where it gets really interesting. Musk isn't just throwing money at the problem. He's bringing his whole approach to innovation. You know how he revolutionized the car industry with Tesla, or how SpaceX changed the way we think about space travel. That same kind of out-of-the-box thinking could transform women's basketball. And you know, what's really exciting? This isn't just about basketball. If Musk's involvement pays off, it could set a precedent for other women's sports. We could be looking at a future where female athletes across all sports get the recognition and support they deserve. Foreign entities like Saudi Arabia see the rising popularity of Caitlin Clark and women's basketball, while NBA and WNBA leaders are missing the chance to capitalize on this excitement. Unlike the WNBA, others are prepared to seize the moment, similar to how the Live Golf League attracted talent by offering substantial financial incentives.
I'm going to tell you who's going to do this. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, or some foreign country, is going to, they can see what I can see. Man, there's a lot of momentum behind Caitlin Clark and women's basketball. Adam Silver, Kathy Engelbert, the people running the NBA and the WNBA, they are idiots. They don't know how to maximize this Caitlin Clark gift. They don't know how to take advantage of this moment. Hey, we can do it. No different than, hey, we bought up some golfers for the Live Golf League.
American leaders may be overlooking a major opportunity to elevate women's basketball as interest in Caitlin Clark grows. The fear is that foreign investors might lure players away with large financial offers, potentially reshaping the sport and diverting top talent from the WNBA to new global leagues.
America and Americans, they're so stupid. We'll go money whip a bunch of these women's basketball players and we'll start a rival league right there in America. That's what's going to happen because American men of great wealth have so little vision and so small ball. We don't do bold things. We don't do things that protect our interest in our way.